edition of me playing artsy, fartsy flash games. This might be a bit loud, but I think the game is pretty quiet. We have Fast Games Little Wheel. And I like the irony that this is called Fast Games. And yet, look how slowly it loads. It takes a while. But that's probably just my internet. I've got it to the point where it loads big files, but it does it slowly. And you know what? I don't care if it takes a while. As long as my internet's working, I'm fine with that. A lot of what I... Oh. You can't see this, but I have AdBlock software on my computer. I have NoScript for my Firefox browser. And so it blocks the outside advertisers on Newgrounds. So Newgrounds has all these little posters underneath their ads, and they tell you to go to the store and buy stuff. There was once a world full of living robots. Everything was fine until one day a bad accident occurred in the main power generator. Boom! No more energy for the city. No energy, no life. The city fell into a deep sleep. Good night, robots. 10,000 years later. Lightning strikes and our robot is back to life. So as you can tell, the game has one of, it looks like some of the other games I've played. It's got the silhouette artwork of Red Moon, but it has the sort of fantasy feel of Nevermore to it. Now, they call it a game, but it actually isn't much of a game. It's more of an interactive story. There are tiny little puzzles to solve. See, here it's drawing your attention to this configuration. So we'll head over here, and we will copy that. Pull the lever. I do like that they put the little white circles to tell you what you can click. It kind of does detract. This is cute. It does kind of detract from the overall aesthetic of the game, but... Oink. Oh, I can't do that yet. I gotta do this first. Click, click. There we go, now it's open. But for the most part, the puzzles in this game aren't difficult, and it just consists of clicking the circles. So in that way, I don't actually consider it a game. But as an interactive story, it is pretty nice. Turn the wheel. The sound effects in the game are wonderful. Get out of there. Thank you. The jazz is a little bit too upbeat. I would have preferred something a little more bleak. But one of the things about me is instrumental jazz by itself kind of depressing to me. It's this music, but without any sort of actual human presence to it. You can hear the instruments, but you have no guarantee that there's actually a live human being on the other side of it. Click. And it always makes me think of just some bleak, dark room out in the middle of nowhere. Kind of like the secret space in Chrono Trigger, where the one guy's just standing under a lamppost in the middle of a completely black, featureless plane of existence. Alright, let's turn these wheels. This one. Boom. Now, you'd think with silhouette artwork they'd get away with not using 3D sprites, but based on the movement of this guy during falls and that, it's pretty clear to me that he's a fully rendered three-dimensional object. Get back in the train. There is a walkthrough, which is hilarious. I haven't even looked at the walkthrough, but just the fact that someone might need it. Not to put down anybody who gets stuck. I mean, there are parts of this game where you have to click a little bit non-intuitively. That last puzzle with the bridge being one of them. A little bit woozy there. Jump! Ugh. Jump! Ugh. Because if you turn the wheels, you have to line up the pulley wheels inside the bridge rather than at the edges of the bridge like I first thought. Okay. Move forward. Something that you might not know right here is, why are we doing this? Well, apparently this big block over here is in our way, so we're going to beat the crap out of it. Boom! Onward in our little dystopian future. Now here is a puzzle that might give a little bit of a problem. One, plug it in. And here, we want to match up all three of these lines. Right there. I'm a little bit late. You have to get it, basically just create a straight line with it. Okay, that's probably good enough there. They're very close. There we are. And now for this fanciful little scene. I'm glad that they're a bit forgiving on making that line. You can move, I think, yeah. You gotta watch this scene where they take a bunch of crap and deposit it somewhere that we don't know. And this one will come by and snatch you. And apparently he flies in a circle because no matter what time you press this button, you will fall right in front of the main electrical generator. And aren't you a tough little robot? Isn't that the 4th or 5th time we've fallen? Boom! Not to mention we started the game getting struck by lightning. Yoink! That's a serious flaw with your security. Head inside to the main generator. And here is another slightly difficult puzzle. The button on the left moves the arm to the left, and when you get to the very end, it'll set it back all the way to the right. And the button on the right extends the arm. So here we're going to click this again. Put the plug into the arm. Hold the arm up into position. Right there. And plug it in. Mission accomplished. Yay! Way to go, my little friend. The city and the robots live again. I like how they're sort of aware that they were unconscious for some amount of time. And they build me my own cool little statue. This game was made in Slovakia, with a special thanks to Tyson. And of course, we can play more games at fastgames.com. And we can also become fans on Facebook, which I won't do. I don't see anywhere special to click, like there's any Easter eggs hidden in through here. But that was a fun little game. The music a little bit too upbeat for me. Although now, with them all jumping and cheering like that, it seems a bit subdued. And I like the silhouettes, I like the 3D art, and I do like the mono brown-matic color scheme. Everything is brown or black and white. But there we go. Little Wheel by Fast Games, made in Slovakia.